Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. I actually don't think that I have my headphones connected. Oh, I do. Okay, well that is good. Yeah. Today's stream will definitely be a little bit different. What we are going to be doing is we're going to be finishing our reaction to Epic the Musical, which I know it's been a while since our last installment. To get everybody up to speed, this is not a first time watch through. If it was, I would not have been able to resist watching all of it. A couple of things. Let me pull chat up. That is not the correct way to display the scene. OBS, thank you very much. But yeah, no, we've made some progress. One thing that definitely did distract us and take up a lot of our times was let me see here. What's the best way to get to this? Yeah, so we completed the Pantheon of Hollowness, which did pretty well. We did a lot of Silk Song stuff, which some of it did well, some of it, did okay. The live streams themselves didn't have too much going on, which in terms of views, which is a little bit surprising. And we recently read through the Hunter's Journal with the Logical Fallacy. Do make sure to check him out if you'd want to at some point. I'm sorry for sort of like a little bit of a somber tone. If we go to shorts, I am a person who's pretty big into the chess community, and we did unfortunately have the passing of Daniel Naroditsky very recently, and it's been hard on all of us. Though probably not super relevant to the people into Epic, but if you are into chess, he was a real legend, and I would recommend using his channel as a sort of archive for a resource for getting better at the game. And we'll probably do a Blitz or Bullet stream in his honor at some point in the future, though I don't exactly know when we'll do that. He was a legend, and I could not describe in words just how useful he has been to me. Also, I do think it's funny. I have an extension that makes ratings disappear. Yeah, Blitz and Bullet not doing so hot. I haven't really touched Rapid in a little bit, but who knows? We'll get back to it at some point. Though I think I want to take a break from playing super competitive chess. I'll probably keep it to mainly just playing on my account where I don't really care about rating. But yeah, with all that sort of out of the way and just sort of context of the times, which this was recorded 10/25, 2025. Let's try to find a video that is. Let's see if we can find something recent. This month, probably not. Yeah, I imagine, because this is quite the yeah, okay, it's just not gonna happen. This is sort of a controversial song in the Epic community, and there's definitely been different takes. Trying to see if there's one I haven't seen. I know that we had quite a few people in the chat last time recommending different things from Epic the Musical. Let me see here. Okay, well, the chat hasn't really come in yet. I did wait to do this on a weekend since the first stream that did really well. I think the people in the Epic community have more times on the weekends. I don't think I've seen this one before. And it's not like... Yeah, okay, we can do this one.
Old Spice.
Let's see here. This one also looks... Oh, this one looks really interesting. This one's more recent. I don't know. I'm a little partial to like the more sketch style thing for an Epic animatic. Let's just like the video. I'm gonna be making sure to get all the links. I think this is called the Vegenance Saga, I think, if I'm remembering right. And then we have the Ithaca Saga. So it'll be super interesting to sort of reflect and go back to these. I know I recently purchased the Odyssey and the Iliad. So whenever Ilium comes out, I will have a little bit more context for what these stories were based off. Of course, I have like pretty general knowledge. I also should watch. I think there was a movie called Troy that a friend pointed out. But yeah, let's jump into it. And like always, don't use this as a substitute for these original creators. I will also. Let me go to my other browser real quick. Be posting links in chat as we go, so that you can support the people who do it and originally made these like animatics, because they're a lot of work, and they definitely deserve all the recognition. It is a lot easier to react to something than it is to make it yourself. And actually, we'll probably react to that too, what I made on the channel. But we'll save that for the very end. And depending on how the stream goes, maybe we'll have like an after party where we like look at some of the cut content. But anyway, let's jump right into it. The Not Sorry for Loving You. Oh man, I already love everything that's going on so far. So yeah, this tree is very interesting, and it's it makes me curious how they would depict the olive tree. They have great artistic talent. I need to actually close some of the things because I'm getting a little bit cluttered on how many things I have open on my PC. Like, I'm very good at opening things, but I just don't close them. So this depiction of the raft that Odysseus was working on, I think that like you get hints of this in the cut song. I don't remember what it's called, but there's like a cut song where you hear there are other ways of persuasion motif, but Odysseus using it. I think it's probably for the better with the story that they were trying to tell that it got cut. The way that they're animating Calypso here, I also really like. It's very simplistic, but I do like the colorization, even though the background is mostly black and white. That is pretty neat.
Someone arrived today. They said they're taking you away, that you're not mine to save, and soon I won't get to see your face. So I came by to say you're unlike anyone I have ever known, 'cause you're all I've ever known.
So it is very interesting that we hear a song from the perspective of Calypso, which had been trapping Odysseus against his will here for the past 7 years. And I think the reason why it's so controversial is just you see the pain and the anguish in the previous, well, I think it was the previous saga that that he went through. So to try to humanize her after all that, people are very conflicted, especially because, like, if a stranger held you hostage for anywhere for any reason, was very pushy about trying to elicit some feelings of mutual affection where there are none. It's just one of those things that a lot of people feel icky towards. But first off, like, okay, it's sort of like the Hold Them Down song, which we will get to later. It's like, even if the situation itself is morally reprehensible, it is done in a way with the vocals where you just get lost in it. And it's like, if you do have a problem, we're like, why is it so damn catchy?
And if I pushed you, or if I came on too strong, or if I ambushed you, for that I'll say I was wrong. And if you hate me, then I am sorry, my love's too much for you. But I'm not sorry for loving you.
I mean, victim blaming. And I think there's two people that exist. There's people that are like, they can understand just like this being obsessive with somebody, even though you don't have a great reason to be obsessive. And then there's people who just can't empathize at all and are just like, Just like, listen, you might have your own baggage, but that has nothing to do with me, so just leave me the heck out of it. And I'd say I fall somewhere in the middle, where, you know, I can be sympathetic to Calypso while still acknowledging that in this story what they did was very wrong, even though I will say it was done in a way where there's a lot of left to the imagination, where it's pretty ambiguous with how far it went, and I think it's probably for the best, especially considering that in the next saga there's things that are far more explicit, and I think it would undermine the story and bloat it a little bit if it made it that emotionally complex. And also, if they did, then this story, I feel like a lot of the controversy with this story is even more so just from, how do I say this, the other depictions in media where Odysseus being trapped on this island goes a little bit further. And if you know, you know. I don't want to sort of get into it, but people do know what I'm talking about if they do have a massive problem with this song, because a lot of them just hate how I know it's a goddess, but how human they make Calypso.
Sorry for loving you. I'm not sorry for loving you. I'm not sorry for loving you. Calypso.
The way that they do these strandy hairs, I would love to see this artist do something with Medusa, as I think it would look so good in their style.
Let me speak. I spent my whole life here. Was cast away when I was young, alone for 100
They're flexing a little bit. That's not
years. I had no friends but the sky and sun. So when you washed ashore, I thought for sure that you were my dream come true. I thought I knew. So if I pushed you, or if I came on too strong, or if I ambushed you.
Oh, interesting. So I do like this. It almost reminds me, man, this person has to be a fan of Poison Ivy, because that is what it's making me think of. And oh my god, if they animated something with Poison Ivy, it would go so hard. Oh man, they're really like leading into her being like a goddess of nature. I'm not really sure if there's anything in Greek mythology that would really allude to that, but I don't know. I don't know too much about Calypso's island, just from a more general perspective. So I guess I'll find out maybe whenever I read the actual Odyssey.
For that I'll say I was wrong, and if you hate me, then I am sorry, my love's too much for you. But I'm not sorry for loving you. I'm not sorry for loving you. I'm not sorry for loving you.
They really drew Odysseus like he's just like sick of Calypso's bullshit. That's really
I'm not sorry for loving you. I'm not sorry. I'm angry and tired and restless and sad. I'm stuck in the moments I swore that we had. I wish you would chase me or try to embrace me for once. I wish you would lie and say I love you.
I mean, she gets that as soon as she says, I wish you would lie. So I do take it very much as this not being authentic. It's just like, you know, him trying to appease this goddess. Also, this is just so impressive.
Try to embrace me for one moment, I swore.
They animate everything. Like, they do show sort of like the rage and sort of the madness behind.
I'm angry and tired and restless and sad. I'm stuck in the moments I swore that we had. I wish you would chase me or try to embrace me for once. I wish you would lie and say I love you. You do? But not in the way that you want me to.
Dang, getting friend zoned by a man as a goddess. Must suck to suck.
I hate that I fell in love with you. Hate that I fell in love with you. Why did I fall in love with you? Why did I fall in love with you? What do I do with this love for you? What do I do with this love for you? How am I supposed to get over you? How am I supposed to get over you? Why in the world won't you love me too?
I watched this anime before I have no idea how to pronounce any part of her name, but yeah, no, this is really impressive. I love her. Hello, Bloom's brother. It has been a while since I've seen you. It's actually probably been a little while since I've streamed, but welcome. We are finishing off Epic in this stream if all goes well. I'm hoping that all goes well, but who knows. But yeah, it is nice to see you back here, and now you'll finally know what happens with the rest of Epic if you hadn't watched it yourself. I know I sent you a link, I think, a while ago, but you were like, yeah, I'll just find out what happened on stream. Yeah, Bloom's brother, if there's more chatters here in the future or people watching the VOD, he's a frequent guest, probably my #1 fan, so it is good to see you. The past couple days have been a little bit tough. We talked about it earlier in the stream with everything happening in the chess world, but yeah, we just finished this. I put a link to the video in the chat. It was a very good animatic by however we pronounce this name. So if you are watching this, you definitely should
dry brittle hair
subscribe to them. Now, if I remember correctly, the next song that we have, I think I did subscribe. The next song that we have is Dangerous. You sound tired, like a sleep-deprived goblin. Oh, I just say we're my #1 fan, and then you have to say that I'm like a goblin. Oh man, aren't you just such a flattering person? I am a little bit tired. In the past couple days, I will say my sleep's been very off and on. So Bloom's brother, you probably don't know the situation. We're not really embroiled in the chess community, but we recently had a top grandmaster that was probably the best internet chess coach die, and like I'm not trying to like this is unrelated, but I am very involved in the chess community, so it has been rough, and like pretty much everybody I know in my DMs that is related to the chess world is like, oh my god, it can't be true, but it is. Which we don't really have full answers on everything that happened, but if you look into the situation, you can sort of infer and draw your own conclusions, and I won't really go beyond that. Okay, so the next song is Dangerous, which we're gonna figure out, and you can help me decide which one we go with. So Dangerous is probably one of my favorite songs. I've definitely listened to it on loop. This is probably the most classic one, and I think that it's one of my favorites, but yeah, we can... How was the cause of death? We don't know exactly, though it probably was an overdose on something, maybe sleeping pills, maybe something else. He was only 29 years old, which is... He was like just a little less than 7 years older than me, which is kind of scary to think about someone dying so young. But anyway, we're not going to speak too much about it, but if I seem a little bit lower on energy, the third one, because the third is the third. Okay, we can do the third one. I Diz Welcome. Yeah, that's my favorite song. In Epic the Musical. No, I assume you mean this one. This one's also good. This one is like the most classic. I don't know why it's shown up twice. Oh, that's just a mix. Okay. Sure, we can do Cinema. Now, I think we reacted to their Sirens one in Different Beast. But yeah, okay, let me link that in chat, because we are making sure to give full credit to everybody. I also need to update my notepad for whenever we get everything. The pop-it ad. Yeah, the ads count. It's the best part. Oh, Bobbit. Yeah, I don't know. Ads are weird. But okay, anyway, this is probably one of my favorite songs. Both the Hermes songs, like, you'll listen to them one time, and you'll be like, they're all right. But then you'll catch yourself listening to them on loop for hours, because they're just so, gosh, nabbing good, that it's hard not to listen to. Yeah. But, oh man, it does have a sad start.
100 men, 600 deaths under my command. 'Cause I had one goal in mind.
Rocking that ponytail. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, the mustache and the beard being so well groomed. I don't know, just bad mojo with that Odyssey. I feel like you either have to really commit, you have to really give him a beard or mustache, or you just have him be clean shaven. Having it be a mix of the two is a little bit, I don't know. It's no offense to this person. I do think that their animation it's much better than anything I could do, but it is a very interesting depiction of Odysseus. I don't remember if they looked like this, and I think we reacted to their different beasts. Six. I'm not repeating that. I don't. What the heck, Blues Brother? That's a lot.
One goal in mind. No fleet, no band. Only this raft that I made by hand. How will I reach my homeland?
All you have to do is not open this bag. Hermes?
So this depiction of Hermes is freaking epic. You know, not to sound too crazy. Also, what a great time to pause. But yeah, if you do hear that, like, it's like full speed ahead, but now there's no men left in the choir, which is just sad. Because Bloom's brother, I don't know if you remember what happened last time, but Zeus basically killed off the remainder of the men. So right now it's just Odysseus, and he was trapped on the island with Calypso for 7 years. His wife has been waiting a very long time for him to get home. Kissing? What? What are you talking about kissing? I mean, listen, in Greek mythology, they are canonically related. This is like a great grandpa, okay? So if they're kissing, it's purely platonic, probably.
Hello, old friend.
So you're the one who talked to Calypso. Why are you here?
You're being given a final option. Consider this your one last chance to make it back home and abandon caution. Wash it away like the blood your hands have known. I know if you dance with fate, then I know you'll enhance your state. If you're
being twirled by Hermes, I think that's everybody's Sweet Home Alabama. yeah, it might be Sweet Home Alabama, you know, the more that I look at this. But no, it is really interesting, and I just want to point it out. In Epic the Musical, we never see Aeolus and Hermes in the same scene, okay? And I'm not saying they're the same person, okay? But you cannot find me any evidence that they aren't. And how did he get hold of that wind bag? Okay, I know it's completely unhinged. All the Windians are like, listen, he's just a messenger god, okay? No, I smell something fishy, okay? I know for sure Hermes is Aeolus. Just Aeolus in disguise. Yeah, it's my one crackpot theory.
Plan so great, then why'd you wait to say it?
Well, it's a little bit dangerous, my friend. You need a mindset change for this. You cannot get away with playing safe for this. You wanna get home, put it all on the line and put your whole brain in it. Remember every trick in your domain for this. You gotta treat it like it is the main event. You wanna get home, put it all on the line, be dangerous.
Now, I will say, in defense, Bloom's brother, it is a little bit. They do make Hermes look a little bit fruity. So who's the guy wearing a white shirt and a dad-looking pant and shave? Are you talking about the frame that we are on, Bloom's brother? That's Odysseus. He's the person who's been the protagonist for the whole journey of Epic. This is this is Epic the musical stream. It's the one where we had the Cyclops attack, we had Poseidon, we had Circe, which, oh man. Sir, you remember Circe? I remember you were popping off whenever it was we got to Circe. Other people were popping off about Poseidon and saying things that I cannot repeat myself. Okay.
All right, I'm in. What do I do?
First up, uncharted waters. When lost, look towards the sky. Follow the North Star, no matter how far you think you're going, you keep on rolling.
These backgrounds are really beautiful for an animatic. Like, this person's definitely going above and beyond. I do think it is worth pointing out. And since you don't know everything about Epic the Musical, Bloom's brother, this is Hermes. which he is a messenger god in Greek.
When strangers look around the aisle, when danger greets you with a smile, fight your way through, do what you must do, but no matter what, keep moving. It's gonna be dangerous, my friend. You need a mindset change for this. You cannot get away with playing safe for this. You wanna get home, put it all on the line and put your.
This person's just flexing. Like, this is not even an animatic at this point. It's just Odysseus looks like a beer addict dad in this music video. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, if you are stuck on the island with Calypso against your will and we're not into it, I mean, I would also not spend most of my time sober if I was on an island with an older woman. Okay, I'm just what a crazy sentence that you can take out of context. Take out of context. That's also not how you spell Odysseus, but we're forgiven. It's very similar to like the Odyssey, but US at the end. Which I don't know, probably where we're from, you didn't have to read that, but in America it's pretty common reading material for people who are like in high school. Myself, I was homeschooled, so I was a little bit of a sheltered kid, but a lot of people did read it in high school.
Remember every trick in your domain for this. You gotta treat it like it's the main event. You wanna get home, put it all on the line, be dangerous. And lastly, the win back. We went through so much to get this. Keep this bag closed if you wanna get home, sir.
I mean, okay, for my Aeolus is Hermes theory. Why are the Winians fallen Hermes, huh? A little bit suspicious. No. Okay. We're gonna embarrass me, so I'll try to make fun of you, but, yeah. It's Odysseus like this. But it's okay. I'm not judging you. It's, definitely a very strange name.
Another time to try.
You can tell that it's very Greek. And I also like these depictions of the Winians. They do look a little bit less like wind creatures than I would expect. They remind me of the things on the island in some animatics. But yeah, we will get to a song with the name Odysseus, which that one's gonna be a real treat.
The raging storm inside won't let you get closer.
It was meant to stop you by design.
Cause no mortal can pass Poseidon's storm. Open this bag and you'll never make it home. You'll never make it home.
Don't you know that danger is my friend? My whole life I've trained for this. I cannot tell you how much I have paid for this. I have to get home, put it all on the line. I'm gonna use ruthlessness, every trick, every skill put to use for this. I plan to put an end to all the foolishness. I have to get home, put it all on the line, or be dangerous. Hermes, thank you.
Don't thank me, friend. I'm not the one who fought for you.
Then who?
Good luck.
Yeah, if you guys weren't here last time, the person who fought for him was Athena.
Well, it's a little bit dangerous, my friend. You need a mindset change for this.
Hopefully the audio's not too loud. If it is, just let me know. I'm trying to pause whenever we're not like watching the video, so I don't think it should matter too much. But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite songs in Epic the Musical. I don't know, it's so hard to say because all of them are so good. It has the same problem that John Silksong has, where like so many of the songs are good, it's hard to know where to place them objectively. Though I've tried to do a tier list with friends, so it's like it's so hard. It's like I have no idea. Okay, let's see here. Okay. And we go from one of my favorite songs to like one of the songs that like we could skip and it wouldn't even matter. But we will watch it anyway because we're gonna be reacting to everything Epic here. Okay, so Bloom's brother, if you're still here, you get to pick which one is speaking to you. I know, I just don't wait, neither should you. Go to the sponsor Figma. It's been a while, but nothing changes. You're still my #1 chatter. Hopefully, though, we'll have people trying to make you earn the spot. We'll see. The boat one. Okay. This one? The Nuvi? Or, oh. You probably mean this one. I don't know. I'm gonna assume you meant this one unless you correct me. So we're going to put that in. Okay. Put that in the folder. And then let's link it in the live stream chat, of course. Okay. That is good. Which yeah, we got it. Okay. So I don't know why you're asking me to try Gemini, Google. I only use ChatGPT. Who would use anything else? So this is from Sharky Puff. I don't think that I've watched their animatic before. Which this one is like, I don't know. It's definitely one of those ones that in the musical, I don't think that the Charmiadus, or however you say it, was even in the original Odyssey. So it was something that Jorge, the creator, must have really liked. Myself, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Man, that looks... Let me hit that for my watch. What are these captions? Rawr. What the heck? Oh, okay. Hey, is that figure from the hit Roblox game stores? I don't know anything about Roblox, but we're probably laughing your ass off about this because I feel like we're probably more of the people who would, well, more in the age range that would get this. Well, apparently we're keeping captions on for this because apparently this is a gold mine.
You must be who Hermes mentioned. A monster here to block my way.
Wow, they really capture like the animalistic side of Odysseus here, because he looks like a hungry lion in this frame, which is really cool.
I'd like to hurry up and end this. So if you don't have much to say, then oh, bring it on. I'm not dying here, I'm still fine.
I could probably sing along and get 90% of the lyrics right, even though I don't care for this song, and I think that it's probably the second worst song in the Epic soundtrack. Which, imagine being one of like the most mediocre songs in the soundtrack, and I could still sing along the whole time.
I'm holding on till I see it through. Till
I really like this design for Odysseus. It is so cool. Man, oh, Sharky Puff, you are just flexing. I really love your art style. I have not seen your animatics before, but man, this is really impressive. I really like it.
I've been in you. I already know your tactics. When you swallow, you attack with whirlpools that attract prey. But I see a disadvantage, cause I don't even have to kill you. I just have to avoid you. See if you don't spit it out soon, all that water will destroy you. Oh.
Man, these backgrounds, I have no idea how you would even go about trying to visualize this in your head to try to make it an animatic. It seems like something that is definitely beyond my skill level. It is super impressive. And even though, like, the sketches of Odysseus here get much simpler, man, they are flexing with their background talent and just how much things are moving around, even though it's just...
Bring it on till you're out of breath, till there's nothing left. I'm holding on till I'm in the clear, till I'm out of here. Oh. There,
this is
I
so
see
sad.
it. The island I've been searching for.
Oh man, that shot of Odysseus.
I've reached it.
Oh man, I hope this guy has done
My
more
wife
epic
and
stuff, because I
son are
love
past
their
these
depiction
shores.
of Odysseus. Okay, so he's finally made it home. Mind you, okay, so Bloom's Brothers, for some context, under normal circumstances, if the gods don't hate you, from Troy to Ithaca, it should take 6 days. It has been 20 years of him trying to get home at this point, and now he finally sees home. Nothing bad could happen, right?
Holding on, I am almost there. My love, don't be scared. Hold on, I am on my way. I'll be there today. Penelope. What?
He's gonna find him dead.
No!
Yeah, so we know who that is. So that is definitely Poseidon. So the next song is actually one of my cousin's favorite songs, The Logical Fallacy, which is Get in the Water. Which, my god, that person was flexing. So Nilla Illustrator probably has the best depiction of Poseidon that I think I have seen, though since Bloom's brother is the only person engaging in the chat here. He's stupid, he should have used a map. It wasn't so much a problem with navigation, it was sort of like the gods being pissed at him thing that got him in a lot of trouble. I think he's a fine navigator, Bloom's brother. So, yeah, we got a couple options. Nils Illustrator, he has a very epic Poseidon. This one I don't think I've seen, I might have seen it before. Lara Tamu. Probably saying that name wrong. We have Brit Pal Pixel that we could watch. 9. I don't think I've seen that one. Waffle Suit Crisp is really good, though we haven't seen. I don't think they have done too much things. Let you think. Okay, I'm letting Bloom's brother cook. Okay. I'm letting Bloom's brother cook. Willows, this one's unfinished, so we won't watch it. I'm sure that it could be good, just, we do want to watch one that is fully fleshed out. Which I can't judge, I'm late. The 5th one, okay. He didn't give me a name, so 1, 2, 3, 4... This one. Do you want Messy Moon Mess? Or were you thinking it was Waffles to a Crisp? Because if you were thinking this one's like a mix. You might have meant this one. Which is just the... Like, the one that's technically the 5th is the first one. So, because it's the mix. I just want to clarify that I'm getting the one that you want it correct. The red text. Oh, this one. Okay, yeah, we can do that. And if I got it wrong, I'm sorry. I will look before we fully start it. Ads, we gotta hate them. Okay, let me get the link for this in chat from 9, a person with only 1,000 subscribers. The red text, the third. Okay, let me make sure. Let me make sure that I'm right. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, this one. Oh man, this is. Okay, I think you meant this one. Okay. Yeah, if you changed your mind there, I understand. Okay, it's so many good options that it's hard to choose. Okay. We will put the link here. And I will put it in my notepad to update the description later. Because, you know, it is good to show the original creators of these works. These animatics take a lot of time. And these people are really talented. So let me like and subscribe to the channel. Brett Powpixel. I'm not sure I've watched anything of theirs before. So, no? Bloom's brother, what do you want from me? Both of these have red text. Well, maybe... the one we just opened and closed. Okay, I'm sorry. Both of these are Maybe I'm tripping. Both of these are red. Okay. Well, sorry if you want everything reacted to. Britpack. I'll keep the subscribe. 6.9k likes. Okay, that's some good mojo right there. We ball. I'll link both of these in the video description whenever we're done. Okay, let's see this. Running gore, scary, horror, blood. All of my favorite things.
There you are, coward.
They are doing very good jobs with the background, and man, I would be absolutely terrified if Poseidon. You know how about the first? You know, Blues Brother, we were trolling me. We have started a video, so we are just going to. Oh my god, Blues Brother, you are just such a troll. Okay.
I've been waiting.
Oh, that is so cool. So this is the boat, but it's like you see the eye of the ocean. Oh, and it's supposed to be like the Cyclops on the one eye that was wounded. Oh, that's so clever.
For this moment, for the perfect time to strike. When you're home so close and you've reached your coast, that's when our paths collide. I've got a reputation, I've got a name to uphold, so I can't go letting you.
Oh my, that is absolutely terrifying. Oh man, could you imagine we're off at sea and you see like the hand of Poseidon underneath your boat? Oh man, one wrong move and
walk or else the world forgets I'm cold. Now get in the water.
Man, the way that they show Poseidon initially makes me think of who is it from Batman? Clayface. But I do wonder if they'll go with the horse imagery that like Nil illustrators sort of popularized, or if they're going to focus on a more human depiction.
Get in the water, or I'll raise the tide so high, all of Ithaca will die.
Oh my god. Okay, we gotta go back to that frame. That is so cool, just like the reveal.
Will die.
Oh my god. What a cool depiction. I will say, of course, Nil Illustrator will always probably be my favorite, but man, that is such a cool way to have this reveal of the horse and water god just like ready to fuck your shit up. Oh my god, that is amazing.
I get in the water. Wait. Get in the water. Stop this, please.
Oh my god. There's so much little stuff going on. So this is supposed to be like all of the men that Poseidon killed back in Ruthlessness. So why does he need to get in the water? Oh, wait, a fucking massive sea wolf. Well, I think it's a seahorse. But yeah, you don't want to get in the water. It might not bode well for you. Well, if you remember right, Odysseus blinded the Cyclops that was Poseidon's son. So Poseidon's still pissed off at him even after all these years.
Get in the water. Stop this, please. I'll make tidal waves so profound, both your wife and your son will drown. No! Get in the water!
Man, I will say, whenever I saw like the start of this, I was like, okay, I don't know how I'm gonna vibe with this person's animation, but how does this person only have 1.6k subscribers? That is ridiculous. This is so good. Oh man, especially with how he's depicting the gods. I mean, his Odysseus is like, you know, hit or miss, depending on who you are, but man, I love this depiction of the gods.
Get in the water! Don't mistake my threat for bluff. You have lived more than enough. Get in the water. Get in the water. I'll take your son and gouge his eyes. That is unless you choose to die. Get in the water.
Man, it's been a while since I've listened to this song. At that point, I'll just dance like an insane man and accept your fate. Bloom's brother, we're gonna go down with a TikTok trend. Okay. Honestly, that does fit you, Bloom's brother. Like, you'd be doing the Fortnite dance, you know? I don't know. I don't know what the kids are into. Or like a dab. That I mean, no, but you gotta get home and reunite with her kids and well, her kid and her wife.
You tired Poseidon, it's been 10 years, how long will this go? We're both hurting from losses, so why not leave this here and just go home? I can't. Maybe you could learn to forgive.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's probably not Undertale. The shimmy is what you do for accepting your fate. I mean, hey, go out like a legend, boss. But yeah, I do think it is interesting that even at this point, Odysseus tries to plead with the humanity within this god, before, you know, taking direct action.
No. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Die!
Oh my god, just flashbacks to everything, like a man's life flashing before his eyes. Why is the water dark like dirty water? So Poseidon's is an unfair, dirty player. I mean, yeah, he probably would choose. Oh my god. Oh, I love how it's flashbacks to everything, including the baby. Oh, that is so cool. Oh wow. Nine, you really outdid yourself with this one. We did not get enough.
Kelly, you're getting nervous.
Look at all we've lost and all we've learned.
Whoa, Odysseus waiting.
Oh, there's so many of them. Oh man, he did not have to go that hard. That is ridiculous. Yeah, since he's made of water. Yeah, and then the next one is 600 strike. But 9, you are so talented. I hope that you make more of these because that is just ridiculous. That is ridiculously good. 600 strike, I think is. Let me see here. We're about to. Oh well, GG bro's gonna get rebooted to the lobby. Yeah. So 600 strike is the last one in the Vegenance Saga, and then we go to the final saga, which is once we're finally in Ithaca. Well, I mean, we were in Ithaca very briefly, but yeah, okay. So 600 strike. Let's see here. Duvet box. Probably a lot of these are good. This one's more recent. We could listen to this one. Brit Palpit. Oh, I actually have seen Brit. He did the Underworld one we watched, I think. I think this one's cut short because it's significantly shorter. What are we thinking? The 15th. Okay, Bloom's brother, I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance to like influence what we're watching, but I'm choosing myself because like we're the 15th one. Just what do you even mean? Okay. Okay, let me. I'll just choose one that I think looks good. Not that if I skip yours, it doesn't mean that I think any of them look bad per se. Okay. Sharky Puff was really good. Yeah, let's go back to Sharky Puff. Since
You can see
the a non-serious answer of just like scroll down to the 15th one. Okay, fine, the 5th one. Bloom's brother. I don't know. I don't know what's got into you. We're crazy. Actually, no, you were always crazy. Okay, Sharky Puff. We like Sharky Puff. The last time we saw them do it, so let's put them into the chat. So that if you are watching along, also Bloom's brother, what are you doing? My stream still has 0 likes. Give me a like. I don't want to have to like it myself. Okay, yeah. Let me put that there, and then we'll do the Itacha Saga, which is sad that we're going to the final saga. But the person who created this musical is working on Insanity Speedrun Complete. Oh yeah, we're trying to make me go completely insane. Yeah, it's working. It's working. Okay. So, I mean, we're not speedrunning through this. This is probably gonna be a shorter stream. I mean, I find myself not having as much to say, related to this, and I think it's just like, one of those things where I said so many of my other thoughts related to the overall story in, the previous live streams that I don't want to feel like I'm repeating myself. But Sharky Puff, you are very talented, so we're gonna give this a like, and, I already know it's gonna be amazing. That was really funny. Oh man, these like wings on him. I wonder if that's like supposed to be Hermes inspired since he's related to Hermes. Maybe. I don't know. But I really like this depiction of Odysseus, and like you can see the monster with it. He's fully lost it.
I don't think you seem to get it.
Oh my, I love the art direction here. And this is the perfect background to show Odysseus at this point, because his mercy is now long since drowned, and that was the moment that it drowned whenever Poseidon did not hear the pleas of his heart. So we have monster Odysseus at his full potential. Oh, I love this.
I can't afford to die, 'cause I will get back to my son, and I will get back to my wife!
Okay, I should add this. I really like their Odysseus. I feel like one of these final episodes, someone will destroy all the gods with a stick and a singular leaf, by the way. No, that's safe for Amphibia probably. But I will say, so Sharkly Puff, this isn't criticism by any means, but I adore the way that you draw Odysseus. But the way that Poseidon looks, they look like we're really into She-Ra, which is not an insult. I do like She-Ra. I think it's a good animated Netflix cartoon, but I'm not sure it screams, I am the god of the sea. I just can't believe you're like, yeah, a singular leaf is gonna do all the gods in.
For every comrade, every one of my friends, almost all of whom were slaughtered by your hand, 600
And I guess for some context, Bloom's brother, since you joined in a little bit late, Hermes gave him the windbag and he opened it to fight against Poseidon. Bro's protective about his wife and son, not gonna lie. Imagine being that protective about your wife and son that you have not seen either of them for 20 years. And it would be a fair assumption for them to just think that we're dead, you know? Or that you got lost trying to find the milk, you know? But, you know.
You idiot. Can't you see? You sealed your fate just to beat me. You released my storm when you opened that bag. Blocked your one way home. Now you'll never get back.
Man, the ending of this I do adore. Which will just like further prove you right, Bloom's brother, because it's so savage.
You're going to call off that storm. Or what? You can't kill me. Exactly. Wait.
So I will say it is really funny. Something that is definitely a fan theory is that what comes next, it sounds so musically pleasing because it's music to Odysseus's ears after everything Poseidon put him through, which I definitely could see. Also, the lightning in the background, you have to wonder if Zeus is watching this.
Wait.
How does it feel to be helpless? How does it feel to know pain? I watched my friends die in horror, crying as they were all slain. I heard their final moments, calling their captain in vain. Look what you turned me into. Look what we've become.
No.
All of the pain that I've been through. Haven't I suffered enough? You didn't stop when I begged you. Told me to close my heart. You said the world was dark. Didn't you say that ruthlessness is mercy upon our
All right.
Okay, I didn't want to interrupt that, but oh my god, what an awesome way to animate all of that. And you could see all the emotion. And it is true, Poseidon did tell him to turn off his heart in the song Ruthlessness. It's a very small line, but clearly it's stuck with Odysseus. And oh my god, Sharkle Puff, just the way you animated all of that, it was brilliant. And you really captured all the emotions and the anguish that Odysseus has suffered at the hands of Poseidon. And I can't say anything other than that is super impressive. Man, and this is just an animatic. If you were doing full animations, my god.
Please. After everything you've done, how will you sleep at night?
My favorite line.
Next to my wife.
How will you sleep at night next to my wife? Oh man.
Grammarly helps me.
Yeah. Oh man. I love the screaming. It sounds so satisfying too. Which, how do you make screaming sound so good? I have no idea. Okay, also I'm adding that to my own personal watch later. Okay, so we're to the next saga. We'll see if Bloom's brother can behave himself and actually like not say, yeah, for the next song I want you to select the 30th thing that pops up. Okay. Let's see here. So we are moving to the Itacha Saga, which is the final saga. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 songs left. Which actually, this might be a shorter stream. It might only be 2 to 3 hours long, just depending. Actually, it's probably only going to be like 2 hours, maybe a little bit more if we decide to do something else after the stream. I guess we'll see how we feel. We'll see how we feel. I could definitely pivot to some bullet chests. I do think that could be a fun way. Okay, so the next song is The Challenge, and we'll see here. The Challenge, epic musical animatic. So Gwendy, I think this is like fully accepted as, yeah, it's a full animation. It's not even an animatic, so that one's crazy. We could react to that. Brit Pal Pixel, I really like their character design, so that's also possible. Anna Flamma, I feel like, I don't know which one we want. Virus AP, I don't think I've seen this one before. I don't know. Do any of these... The third one. Okay. 1, 2... You see, I think Bloom's brother is messing with me. I think he's like saying the third one, and he means the ideas don't wait, neither should you add. but we're going to take it as a Brit Pal Pixel. Okay, so this is the song from the perspective of Penelope. Let me put the Itacha Saga on my notes for linking all the videos we're reacting to. You gotta go to sleep? Alright, well, it was very nice having you here. If you, let's see here. Play Granny? Oh my god, messages are just dripping in. Well, if you gotta go to sleep, it's been nice having you, Bloom's brother. Thank you for visiting the stream. Yeah, and I guess I'll see you later, if that's the case. Hopefully more people from the Epic community will join at some point. But we'll see, we'll see. Thank you for liking the video, too. Okay, we will react to Brit Pal Pixel. Okay. Man, the instrumentation for all of this is just absolutely beautiful, and I love the way Jorge deals with all of this. It does sound very great.
I'm supposed to choose a suitor to wear.
Oh my god, and what a gorgeous way to draw Penelope. I mean, listen, she's outside the age range that I like, because what? If she married Odysseus when she was like 18, like young, she'd be like 38, 39, 40. But man, oh, what a gorgeous way to draw Penelope.
I said I would choose as soon as I weave this charade.
So yeah, that is something that is very canonical to the Odyssey. She did try to delay the suitors as long as possible because, you know, she's the queen, and obviously if you're a queen without a king, especially in the olden days, they'd be like, hey, listen, we gotta have a king to rule this kingdom, and she's just like trying to delay them for as long as possible, which is a very interesting part of the Odyssey. I do hear that you do see Penelope and telemarketing a lot quicker than we do in Epic the Musical, so that will be something that I am definitely going to look out for whenever I read the Odyssey and try to compare and contrast it to Epic the Musical. And it will be interesting. Maybe I'll make a video about all the differences that I jot and find, but yeah, we'll see.
They don't know that every night I unthread all the work I've done, 'cause I'd rather lie than allow them to think they've won though.
Oh man, that is so sad. Just every night grasping for her husband to be there that hasn't been there for 20 years. Man. If I don't find somebody that down bad for me, I'm not sure I want it. Okay, maybe that's like an unrealistic expectation, but you gotta be willing to like hold out for me for 20 years. What do you mean I'm the problem with modern dating? Oh, okay. But no, this is a beautiful way to encapsulate all the crazy emotions that one would be feeling in this absurd scenario, especially with, I believe it is 108 men just dying to take the place of the husband, and we're just like holding out hope that her husband is just lost at sea. And for 20 years, I feel like most people just would not be able to keep that hope up. It just would be too difficult. And even if you could do it, you just have it in the back of your head, okay, if they are alive, like, they don't want to be back, right? Because it should have only taken them 6 days.
I never thought that I'd resort to this. Just know I'll be here. But I don't know how much longer I'll last since we saw that storm.
The storm from getting in the water, and oh wow. Okay, Brit Pal Pixel, you are really good at this. I think I have a new favorite Penelope. I wasn't sure at first, but I think Penelope might be my favorite. Wow.
And though it was so
like, that Penelope is making me think, dang, I'd be holding out 20 years too.
close to our kingdom, it was far from the norm. Unless, oh, could it be some kind sign that my world is all about to change? Is it finally
man, these animatics are crazy because I tried to make like a sort of half animatic myself, and man, they're making me feel so lazy because, oh man, if you've tried to like draw different scenes for any sort of like animatic sort of adjacent thing, this is so much work, and they are making it seem so seamless. This is really impressive. Also, in terms of story, because I don't want to just gush about the animatics, the character of Penelope is very interesting, and they very much make her her own person, which, for the time this was written, for Homer giving this much thought and attention to a female character, I definitely would be surprised if there were too many stories where they handle it this gracefully.
I'll be here buying you time.
Time to be the man
Buying you time.
Time to be the man of the house.
Whoever can string my husband's own bow and shoot through 12 axes cleanly will be the new king. Sit down at the throne.
Oh, that's so cool. They have Odysseus there just listening in the background. Oh, that is so good. And I think that's a reference to the original Odyssey, from what I've heard from other people. But I guess we will find out some other point how true or non-true that is. Or at least I will. I don't know if I'll have a reason to share all my findings with YouTube. I guess it'll just really depend.
And rule with me as his queen. Let the arrow fly once you know that your aim is true. 'Cause I'd rather die than grow old without the best of you.
Now, I do know that some animations, what they do is they have her place herself at the end of like the 12 axes. So even if somebody was successful, they would take her out too. Which, you know, very romantic at the same time. Or are we really going to let telemarketing be... Well, I guess he has like 108 dads, you know, from a certain perspective, if they like let him in. But I mean, I think it's better if she doesn't do that, just from the perspective. Obviously, she cares a lot about Telemachus. And like, without her being there, I feel like he probably dies pretty quickly. Because they don't want him trying to take the throne that they see as theirs in some way or another.
That these would be the lengths we go for love. I would not have it any other way.
And man, it's just so scary too, because like, even if somebody was waiting for you for this long, the thing is, both you and them are not the same people as when they left. Like, you have had so much experience that if you were to meet them, it's not like your relationship just continues as it was. There is such a big time gap that you might as well... I mean, I'm 22, soon to be 23. Like, that's like... And I guess, like, Odysseus, he wouldn't be much older than me at the start of this. I mean, maybe, like, the Trojan War, maybe he was, like, closer to 30. But even still, like... it would still be just, like, a little bit less than half his life experience. So... you aren't the person that they fell in love, and we'll get to that. I suppose I should probably save my thoughts on this, but yeah, you are definitely making me want to try Brit Pal Pixel with how.
And though I never thought that it would end like this, just know I'll be here.
Oh, that's so hard to listen to. And they, like, reprise that... Well, not reprise, that's the right word. But they've used it as a leitmotif that they set up in the underworld, but now they recontextualize it. Instead of the love between a mother and son, now it's a romantic sort of love and this longing for somebody that you have been separated with for so long. It is... Oh, man. It's sad in a different way than the other thing that has me sort of bummed out. So it's sort of good for distracting my mind from that perspective.
Waiting, waiting,
Oh man, the idea that Odysseus hears this, yeah, I mean that's crazy. I don't know like if in the context of Epic that would really work out, because like why wouldn't he just go to her? But
Waiting.
oh, okay. And then and then we have Hold Them Down next. So oh, my nose is getting sniffly. And now the next song is gonna make me mad. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Hold Them Down comes next. The fact that some of these are just full animations are just so crazy. We've reacted to a couple things from Britpal Pixel, and they are really good. They are phenomenal. Though I do think I want to show off some other. Just what a terrible. Like, I'm scared to click. It's not terrible, as it does make sense in the context of the song. I'm just like scared to click on it because I don't know how far they take it. Crash Out I've definitely seen before. Don't know if I've seen Czars. We'll do Czar. This is one that I frequently go back to. But yeah, let me put it into my folder. Oops. Okay. We will skip that ad. And there we go. Man, it is unfortunate because there was such hype the first time I did a stream with Epic that I don't think that we're gonna get that momentum again. It's all right. I don't know. I don't know why most of my subscribers are subscribed to me. Because I do a little, like, I've done a lot of chess. In my time, I have a lot of connections there. I've done some reaction streams. I've also done some just gameplay streams. So I don't necessarily know what the driving course for most of these people to subscribe to me is. I wish I knew my audience a little bit better. With it being so small, I don't know how many of my subscribers are the ones who to click on my videos anyway. But it is interesting. And the shorts do the best too, but I don't think they've really had the numbers go up too much. So this is from Czar. We have linked it into the chat description. Make sure to give them a watch and a subscribe if you haven't. And because like this takes so much work than just me reacting to it, so I'm not even gonna ask you to subscribe to me. If you do want to, great, but you know, I try to do that more whenever I'm promoting my own stuff. But Zari Zar, okay. This will be very interesting. I don't think I've seen this animatic before, though I could be wrong.
Whoever can stream.
Let me rewind that.
Whoever can stream.
Yeah, and they do have good content warning. If you're sensitive to themes that mention things that are sort of like essay or violence, well, the violence one, I mean, you should know that like things are going to get a little bit out of hand. But if the other stuff also bothers you, like you might want to just skip past the song. Perfectly understandable. It is a really good song, but I know it's very understandable for somebody to be a little bit queasy about that, and I do get it.
Whoever can stream the old king's flow and shoot through 12 axes cleanly will be the new king, sit down at the throne, Penelope as his queen.
Oh man, I really like that depiction of Penelope. Because this Penelope, I think that they lose a little bit of their beauty, but it shows more like the human hurt and the like how tired you would be keeping up the charade for so long and just stalling all of these people. And I really do wonder, like, let's say somebody was able to shoot through the 12 axes, how she was going to get out of that situation anyway. Because it's not like she wanted to. I mean, she didn't care if these people succeeded. I mean, she has singular eyes for just one person.
Where is he? Where is the man who can stream this flow?
Screw this competition. We've been here for hours.
Man, the scar, I don't know if this was like a detail in the Odyssey, but I've seen several animatics include it. and it's just funny seeing people react to it because, especially not to call out the ladies, but especially the female reactors, are like, "Oh God, dang it! Why did they have to make the asshole so hot?" Which is really funny. But yeah, well,
none of us can string this. We don't have the power. Screw this damn shit.
He's just a crazy suitor. We definitely like him more in the Telemachus' birthday saga.
No more delays. Can't you guys see we're being played? This is how they hold us down while the throne gets colder. Hold us down while we slowly age. Hold us down while the boy gets bolder. Where in the hell? Hold us down while the boy.
That's a really cool design for Telemachus. Oh, I love that. I love the sword too. It's like, it's definitely a big sword, but it's still somewhat practical, even if it looks like it's very, it's so anime.
Boy gets bolder. Where in the hell is our pride and our rage? Here and now, there's a chance for action. Here and now.
Now, I will say this, okay? If Antonius has stopped here and was just like, we need to have a revolution take over the kingdom, to hell with monarchy. I mean, I could get behind that. It's everything that comes next where he like just takes it too far. Which I know there's like the just a man for Antonius, and I just like I barely can listen to it.
Can take control.
Oh man, but their way of drawing him is just you can tell he's such a I love this depiction. And also the color scheme is just 100% spot on here.
Here and now, burn it down to ashes. Channel the fire inside your soul. Haven't you noticed who's missing? Don't you know the prince is not around? I heard he...
Oh man, I just adore their Telemachus. Man, they draw Antonius in a very monstrous way that is very, I guess, correct. I don't know if that's the best way to put it, but it feels very correct. But yeah, no, this is amazing. I love how they're doing this.
He's on a diplomatic mission, and I heard today he comes back to town. So I say we gather near the beaches.
Oh man, it's so monstrous how they're doing this. Oh, and the shake is so clever because like it just signals to you that this is super wrong. Like even if you're not paying attention to the lyrics, like you would know that there was something very sinister brewing, even if I was listening to this muted, which just shows how good of an animatic this is.
We wait till he arrives, then when he docks his ship, we can breach it.
I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm screenshotting this. Hornet, you might not be my profile picture for much longer. Oh man, I just absolutely adore how Telemachus looks here. I think this is my favorite depiction that I've ever seen of telemarketing, Czar. You have truly outdone yourself. Because you see the makings of a warrior, but you also just see this innocent, probably naive child, too. Oh, that's so good.
Let us leave now, today we can strike it. Hold him down till the boy stops. Now, today we can strike it.
Oh my god, and the fact that you only see one eye, and the first monster that you really see are the Cyclopses, which are noted for their one eyes. It might not be intentional, but my god, that's good if it is.
Down till the boy stops shaking. Hold him down while I slit his throat. Hold him down while I slowly break his pride, his trust, his faith, and his bones. Cut him down into tiny pieces. Cut him down in the great below.
Oh man, drawing him down to the great below, to Poseidon, man, that's just, oh, it's so messed up. And he sings it so beautifully.
When the crown wonders where the prince is, only the ocean and I will know. And when the deed is done, the queen will have no one to stop us from breaking her bedroom door, stop us from taking her love and more. And then we'll hold her down while her gate is open.
hold her down.
It's so messed up.
All I get a taste, hold her down.
And you see this one eye again, just symbolizing how monstrous these two
While we
are.
share her spoils, I will not let any part go to waste.
Here and now there's a chance for.
And you see Odysseus in the background listening. Oh, and he has one eye too. But you can tell that he's different with the blue aura. What a fascinating choice.
Chance for action.
Now we can take control.
Channel the fire inside your soul and
Hold him down.
hold it down.
Hold him down.
Hold him down. Channel the fire inside your soul.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. This was fun to animate. Well, Zar, you really outdid yourself. I am very impressed. I don't know if doing a song like this for me would be fun to animate because it's just so overly dark that I feel like it could be a little bit uncomfortable. But you really managed to capture the emotions very well in a way I am very impressed by. Yeah, that is insane how good you did there. Also, I hear my phone going off. I'm gonna open Discord just in case it's anybody messaging me there. Because I know we like impromptu did some stuff with the logical fallacy on the first stream. Okay, let's see here. Odysseus is obviously next. And then I Can't Help But Wonder. And then finally, Would You Fall in Love With Me Again? Which I think is probably the best romantic song I have ever heard. Okay, Odysseus, animatic. Zara probably has one of that too. He does. But we're not going to watch it. And the reason we're not going to watch it is his animatics are so good. Just from that one. That I hope that it inspires some of you to look at his stuff without me reacting to it. I think that would be good. Yeah, I'm not sure I want like this one where it's going to be overly over the top is really necessarily what I'm looking for. Ali Mar. Yeah, we'll do this one. It also looks like his might. I mean, this is just sort of a gory song, just in general. So yeah, we are going to do this. Okay, and I'm making sure everybody gets credited. So we are making sure that you do too. Ali Mar, only 3,000 subscribers. We're gonna add one to that. This video has 75k views. I'm sure that like I'm not really taking too many views from you, but either way, I do want to make sure that everybody is getting properly credited, even if only one person is watching. Because I think fair use is a pretty huge thing, and a lot of reactors don't take it as seriously as they should. And I do know I'm a little bit lower energy, so I hope that the people who animated these things, if you're watching this, I do hope that I have been transformative enough, and if I haven't, just let me know and I'll remove the segment from whatever, live stream at some point. But okay, one flash at 223. We'll see what this is. Yeah, Odysseus is not necessarily, it's sort of like Hold Them Down. It is very good. It's very thematically appropriate, but it's just so much that it's hard to listen to outside of the context of listening to the whole thing and really absorbing all of the story. I guess that's probably the best way to put it. But we will get started, and yeah, see what Elimar was cooking 8 months ago. I don't think that's a Cyclops eye. I know I've been obsessed with that idea.
For 20 years I've suffered.
Oh, they're going full beard approach. I mean, I appreciate it.
Every punishment and pain from the wrath of.
Oh, what a cool shot. And you know what the funniest insinuation of this is? This is like a headcanon, and they might not mean this at all. I interpret this as one of the monsters he was dealing with was Eurylochus. That would be so funny. We have Poseidon here. And these are the sirens, I believe, in the water. I will say, not quite sure what this one is over here.
Of gods and monsters to the screams of comrades.
Oh, just what a cool shot. Oh, man. That is an amazing shot. I did like the video, right? Okay. Because I might need to be going back to this. This is crazy. Oh, this person is so artistic. They have such a good vision. And these being the suitors, it is also necessary, I think, more so than... In the previous saga, we had Not Sorry for Loving You, and it didn't really go into the details of just how evil Calypso is in some depictions, and I don't think it's necessary. But you see, a song like Hold Them Down, I think from a narrative perspective, if you're going to keep in Odysseus just slaying like all of the suitors and having his palace painted in red, as a certain prophet might say, you have to make the suitors evil enough that you don't completely turn on Odysseus, unless you completely rewrite the ending, which I think is something that could have been done. And I could sympathize with somebody saying that in the end, even though Odysseus suffered a lot to get here, at the end of the day, the conflict resolution at the end is too fast. Now, I'm not really of that mindset. I'm not sure I really agree too much with that interpretation, but I could see it as like a critique if somebody is like you know, he gets off too easy at the end for everything he's done. But, you know, I sort of think it's justifiable. A lot of the actions. I'm trying to think at what action. I mean, he slayed the sheep with the Cyclops at the beginning, and he docks himself to the blind Cyclops. But really, like, for the most part, I guess there was the incident with Scylla, and he was planning to sacrifice 6 of his men before finding out Eurylochus opened the windbag. But even without knowing that, I mean, the crew did betray him, whether or not it was Eurylochus or not at that point. And just from a pragmatic, utilitarian perspective, like, if you go the other path with Charybdis, with your crew, I mean, more of you than 6 probably die. So it's like, even though he lost all of his men in the end, he was at least trying to get as many people home as possible. So even his sacrifice, he did it in the greater good to make sure that more people ended up getting home with him. And had his men not betrayed him, that likely would have panned. I guess it's hard to know, because you could also interpret it as, well, in the Get in the Water song, like, the rest of the crew would just die there. Like, Poseidon would take them out, and let Odysseus live with the burden. But I guess, yeah, I don't know.
I come back and find my palace desecrated, sacked like Troy. Worst of all, I hear you dare to touch my wife and hurt my boy. I have had.
Man, it's making me think of like a Sith Lord. Okay, man, if you are watching this, Alimar, you're a Star Wars fan, aren't you? This feels so Star Wars coded.
Enough.
Pull out a lightsaber. I know it's not gonna happen, but that would be funny. And I guess from diegetic storytelling, I definitely should bring up one thing that is very interesting about this is it is mentioned that the gods don't need to summon any, like they can just normally have choirs there without there necessarily having to be like a crew in the background like we have with Odysseus in the beginning. And the fact that we hear a choir here, even though his men are gone, is sort of symbolic storytelling. That whenever he said, like, in what song was it? I am neither man nor mythical. There was some truth in that. I mean, he's related to Hermes, so he's not fully man, but he's not fully God. So the fact that he has a choir of his own, he is no longer just a man at this point, even if he tries to claim that he is whenever he's trying to justify some of the things that happened.
In the heat of battle at the
I really like how they're depicting all these backgrounds, even if they're like prolonged.
edge of the unknown, somewhere in the shadows lurks an agile, deadly foe. We have the advantage, we've the numbers and the might.
No, you don't understand it. This man plans for every fight.
I like this too because like you understand fully what's going on, but it's not super graphic, it's not super gory, so it makes it more palatable if you are sensitive to those things. Which I do like. Like you definitely get the idea, but it's not so in your face about it, I guess.
Where is he? Where?
It almost reminds me of like ancient cave drawings, but like evolved into modern day, which I think is just such an interesting artistic direction to go with this. And considering that it's a more old-timey classic story, that is like such a cool way of approaching this in one's mind. Which I definitely think it takes advantage of this not being a full animation too. Because I feel like if it was fully animated, it might take away from this sort of more ancient style, I suppose.
Keep your head down, he's aiming for the torches. Our weapons, they're missing.
He's using the darkness to hide his approaches.
We're empty-handed, up against an archer. Our only chance is to strike him in the darkness.
We know these odds, the odds can't be tilted.
You don't think I know my own palace? I built it!
Oh man, that is so cool. Now, I will say, okay, from a person who thinks about the narrative and the story, I do think it is a little bit surprising that the palace is so recognizable that you know every inch and corner still after 20 years. I mean, Penelope must have been really against renovating it all. Which I will say is just not very ladylike, but it's like a minor nitpick, and it's really something that doesn't matter too much.
Old king, our leader, is dead. You've destroyed the serpent's head. Now the rest of us are no longer a threat. Oh king, forgive us instead, so that no more blood is shed. Let's have open arms in.
And there you have Polites' theme. And the thing is, it is interesting. At this point, we're definitely thinking in your head that all the suitors are sincere. But, like, Antonius was their leader. I mean, it is possible that you were just a normal dude, just, like, in the wrong crowd. But I think it is a good lesson that even though you might want to approach the world with open arms, some people just can't be reasoned with. And the moment that you let them co-opt your morality, they will try to twist it into something it's not. And covert... what's the right way to word this? They will try to manipulate your empathy in a way that will have you working against your own self-interest. Which I think is something that is a prevalent theme and something that people of all days and generations past or future will have to be wary of.
Instead,
No.
such a cool
No.
shot. Oh man, the fact that they just have him be like this small-looking Slenderman. I mean, it's not necessarily where my mind would go, but considering... I understand. So this is really clever. The reason why is not just because the narrative has you questioning whether or not he's truly just a monster at this point, but also this song is not happening really from Odysseus's perspective. It is happening from the perspective of the suitors. So if you are being taken out one by one in the darkness, and you don't have a clear image of this man because you have not seen him in 20 years, if at all, that is exactly what Remind would be conjuring in the shadows. That's really clever. And very easy to not think about, Ali Marv. You are good at this.
He's more cunning than I assumed. While we were busy plotting, he hid our weapons inside this room.
I find it hard to...
This is the smartest suitor. You know, he sort of ruins it near the end, but this is like a really good thought to have.
believe that the sharpest of kings left his armory unlocked.
So what? Now that we have armed ourselves, let's make the bastard rot.
Behind you!
Oh man, it is so cool how the theme from Legendary plays in that segment with the piano, which signals to you, even if you're just listening, that this is Telemachus, but also that he has Athena behind him. Like, if we listen to that again... Also, just what a cool depiction. I mean, it doesn't top the telemarketing that we had before, but this is a really cool depiction of him, and I definitely do appreciate it quite a bit.
Throw down those weapons, and I ensure you'll be spared. After seeing what the king will do to us, we wouldn't dare. I don't want to hurt you, but trust me, I've come prepared. Your very presence is doomed the king, young prince. We don't fight fair. Stop! Brothers, we got come!
You see, this is where he ruins his intelligence a little bit, but it does make sense because theoretically having the sun as leverage does help you. It's just like, oh man. I mean, theoretically, like a 100v1 should, like, you should root for the 108 then versus the 1, but you know, this is a very special circumstance. I know a lot of people too who were watching this initially, like they were just terrified that telemarketing was going to be caught in the crossfire, which, knowing that this is a rewatch, knowing that's not going to happen is good, but it I don't think it occurred to me the first time I watched, which is a little surprising.
And he's made a great mistake. Left the weapons room unlocked, and now they're ours to take. Brothers, come and arm yourselves. There's a chance for us to win. We can still defeat the king if we all attack the prince.
Man, it is so interesting too. And this is like sort of unrelated. It's just like related to my channel more generally. And if you've watched Silksong playthroughs, you know, just like in the latest game I played, which was Silksong, just how much of a theme there was of beings being able to become more than themselves whenever they are protecting their family and their lineage. And it's just interesting how this idea is so widespread in all of media, even if there's not specific attention called out to it.
Where is he? Where is he?
Capture him, he's our greatest chance. Get off me! Get off me! Fight till the prince can barely stand.
Hold him down! Hold him down!
Make the king obey our commands.
Hold him down! Hold him down!
'Cause if he won't, I'll break the kid.
And the way to bring back that motif, even though it's in the same saga, man, it's just building such tension. Man, this is like such a unique way. Oh man, a lot of animatics, they sort of fall into not the same style, but sort of similar styles. I do like how this one just like takes a completely different approach that I don't think I've seen any other animatic creator from Epic the Musical take, which is there was like one bit in somebody's animation of Warrior of the Mind that sort of had a similar style of approach, but
got him. Mercy. Mercy. My mercy is long since drowned. It died to bring me home. And as long as you're around, my family's fate is left unknown. You plotted to kill my son. You planned to rape my wife. All of you are going to die. You filled my heart with hate. All of you who have done me wrong. This will be your fate!
Oh man, it's so cool the fact that they really take this and or like how would like a caveman that's artistic abilities are like far beyond a caveman depicted in a caveman style that you would see inscribed on a wall. Like this is just such a cool way to do it, and it really emphasizes the monstrous side of this more than I feel like a lot of other ones do. Which man, we are blessed picking this animatic. Let me just tell you, this is like maybe the best one. So, what is this? That's Hermes, right? That being their depiction of Hermes is very interesting. I don't know what this shot's necessarily about. I don't know who this is. Maybe it's references to the Odyssey itself. Oh, they've done 6 epic anime. Oh my god. Yeah, this is so wow. Okay, I know Hermes is at the end. Please inform me of the others outside the palace. From left to right, they are Eurylochus, Odysseus's old nurse from when he was a baby, servant girls who had allied with the suitors some way or another that Odysseus and Telemachus ordered dead, and Eumaeus, a shepherd who helps Odysseus back home. That is so cool. So this guy, he's really into the weeds of the actual lore of the Odyssey itself, and it shows in his animatics, which I think is super interesting. Now, I do think it's a little bit wrong to like assume that everything that happens in the Odyssey is pretty similarly canon to Epic, as I do think it's very much trying to tell its own story, but showing some love for the source material definitely gives you a unique perspective in this space that I don't think a lot of people have. So Alimar, and the fact that you just like responded so quickly and pinned it is, oh, chef's kiss. Okay, that's Alimar, you probably had the best animatic we've reacted to on stream, just period, and I didn't even know if you exist. Okay. So I've definitely seen this one before. Ooh, this one I don't think I've seen.
Build a website.
So we will go with this one, since it is just me here, I think. A little bit unfortunate, but yeah, you know, is what it is. The main reason I'm doing this is just I know some people subscribe to me from that stream where we had like 900 viewers. Not the full time that we were watching it, but just like in total. So I feel like out of respect to them, like I don't really care about how the views are doing since I started and I reacted to so much of it. For anybody who subscribed to me for that reason, I want you to be able to experience everything with me in this reaction and not just leave you hanging. And I'm sorry that it took me so long to get to it. Let me see here. So we're gonna subscribe to Rachi and we're gonna like the video. And then This animatic is a mix of animation and animatic since I brought in my short animation from a previous video. Watch my Odysseus animatic for more context. Well, I'm not going to be doing that, but yes, you guys should do that. Okay, yeah, we'll watch this one, since he's newer to the scene, and I don't think I've watched this one before. So, yeah, we will see. I really like this design for Telemachus over here, too. Oh, man, maybe we'll react to both. Because a thing with me, and it's very evident, since I was a teenager, I felt like it was my iconic look to have, like, blue shirts and, like, a purple scarf. So the fact that I see telemarketing down here with a blue shirt and, like, purple is just, chef's kiss. I love it. I probably won't react to that on stream. I'll probably watch it on my own time because, you know, I'm not, I mean, clearly I'm not doing this for views. I'm mainly doing it just because I love Epic the Musical. But yeah, let's get into it. Also, if you guys are wondering why I'm full screening now versus me not doing so before, the chat's not very active right now, so I feel more comfortable going full screen. I was just keeping it like this so that I could more easily switch between the two. And I almost did a bad. Even though I don't think there's any live viewers right now, doesn't matter. In case I'm wrong, we put the video in the chat. I already did put it in the notepad. Okay. The notepad's just for the description for whenever this becomes a VOD. What a beautiful opening shot, and it makes complete sense. And the Odysseus animatic happening at night, and it just being like sunrise makes a lot of sense. Oh, we are in for a treat. Okay, well, screenshotting that, maybe I have a new favorite Telemachus. No, the other one was better. I do like the simplest. I like it simpler whenever it's just. This is like so much animation.
Father? Son?
Oh, what a nice beard. This depiction of both Telemachus and Odysseus, I really like. And the fact that it's completely colorized too, I think is really good. Though I wonder how long that's going to last in the animatic. But yeah, this song's very emotional, and it makes me a little bit envious. But I'm not really gonna get into that. Envious from a certain point of view, like not completely envious.
My life I'd have died to meet you. Thought about your name so much it hurt.
Oh my god. Okay, even now that we're back in like more animatic territory, oh, this is just so good. Oh man. It's so sad too. Man, make sure you guys subscribe to this Rachi person. Looks like they're new to the scene, but they are so good.
For 20 years I dreamt of how I'd greet you. Oh, and now you're here. I can't find the words. All my life I'd have died to know you.
Oh, baby Telemachus and him dealing with all the suitors. Oh man, that's just heartbreaking. Oh yeah, I don't think that I've seen it like this before. Like, the animatics I've watched, they've left more to the viewer's imagination and, like, however you think that plays out in your head. But man, oh, this is rough.
Days and nights I wish that I could show you. For 20 years I never could outgrow you. Oh, and now you're here. I can't help but wonder what your world must be.
if we're like each other, if I have your
Oh my god. I love this baby Telemachus and him being bullied and like still like trying to have that fighting spirit of his father despite not knowing him. And it's one of those things too, especially for younger adolescents. They do too, if like they don't have their father that much in their life, they do idolize him even more so in their head typically. And I don't even know how that plays out if like your father's like a war general that's like seen as just this complete epic hero.
strength in me. All this time I've wondered if you'd embrace me as your own. 20 years I've wondered, for so long I felt alone. Oh my son, look how much you've grown.
Oh man, and the blood on his hands, like, oh man, that would be such, oh. It'd be so heartwarming, but you'd have such conflicting emotions, and you'd be so full of adrenaline, you wouldn't even know what was happening. I feel like it would be a blur even trying to recall if I was in their shoes.
Oh, my boy, sweetest joy I've known. 20 years ago I held you in my arms, how time has flown. Oh,
man, and the blood on his hands gets on Telemachus's cheek. Oh man, that is diabolical. And also very realistic, but diabolical nonetheless.
Used to say it'd make the storm clouds cry for you.
Oh my god, it's miniature figures of Poseidon and mini Athena. Also, is that a Deltarune reference?
Used to say it'd capture wind and sky for you. Held you in my arms, prepared to die for you. Oh, how time has
Oh man, Penelope looking annoyed at young Odysseus. Oh
flown.
man.
I can only wonder what your world has been. Things you've had to suffer, and the strength you hold within.
Oh, Athena watching his Hedwig. Oh my god. It's not Hedwig, I'm sorry, I'm just so Harry Potter.
All I've ever wanted was to reunite with my own. 20 years we've wandered, but today you're not alone. My son, I'm finally home!
Oh, just the emotions in the song are just so strong that I'm sorry that I'm not saying much. It's just like, oh man, it's heart-wrenching. I'm gonna have to drink some water after this, sort of recover. But yeah, it looks like the stream is only gonna be like around 2 hours long. So hey, you know, that's good. I've yapped, but I didn't like yap excessively. Oh, and it's cutting between past and present. That is so clever. You can tell that this person has great artistic vision in their mind. And some people, you either have it or and I think in the Odyssey, Telemachus has a dog, and I think that's who that was, though I'm not 100% sure. And I think that's Athena. Is that Athena and Ares? Oh, if that's Athena and Ares, that's really
Go. Tell your mother I'm home. I'll be there in a moment. Of course.
Oh man, and sans Undertale eye real quick, but yeah, Athena leaving his eye to go watch Odysseus, I think is what that was, which is clever.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself.
Oh, what a cool way to have them just transform. Oh man, that is such a cool shot.
You were never one for hellos.
Oh man, and Athena sustaining a permanent injury from the God Game song from the confrontation with Zeus. I mean, Zeus would be an awful parent if that was canonical, you know, because I feel like at the end of the day, Athena's his daughter, you know, so if you would think like it wouldn't get that rough, but it
I can't help but wonder.
Oh my god. And all the color comes back. Oh, this
world could be if we all held each other with a bit more empathy. I can't help but feel like I led you astray.
Oh, I really like this Athena design too, and like the headband. It almost makes me think of Wonder Woman in a way. Yeah, this is really cool.
What if there's a world where we don't have to live this way?
And I do like the conflict resolution that happens here. I will say I have mixed feelings on Athena's character arc because it just happens so fast and just like so much happens off screen that you have to just infer the guilt, and it's just like I don't know if I'm 100% there, but I also know that they took a very different direction in this versus the Odyssey, where it's like in the Odyssey, from my understanding, there wasn't this dramatic sort like quasi breakup between Athena and Odysseus. It was just more like she couldn't help, not that she didn't want to. Polites and Eurylochus. Yeah. Don't know why we could have just done Polites. We don't need this guy.
If that world exists, it's far away from here. It's one I'll have to miss, for it's far beyond my years. You might live forever, so you can make it be. But I've got one endeavor. There's a girl I have to see.
Very well.
This is my goodbye. Oh man, but it's so much more
Father?
affecting.
She's waiting for you.
Oh man, Rachi, you are just so impressive. That is amazing. Okay, I don't think I've seen this one, so I feel like we're gonna go to this Soften person.
Like
Maybe
this.
I have what a strange ad for a deodorant. I guess Google's trying to tell me I stink, but I might have watched this one, but let me just link it in the chat. And yeah, we will be wrapping this up. And I think probably, since like the first stream did very well, and then past that we didn't really get too many people here, I might do more reaction content in the future, but I probably won't react to any more epic. Maybe whenever Ilium like has a full saga, maybe we talk about it. I'd probably do more of video format if that was the case. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna approach that. Yeah, it's very interesting. I guess I'll have to think about that. Because a part of me doesn't want to be spoiled at all and be able to just watch it as one continuous thing, rather than watching it in sagas and parts. I mean, I feel like either way could work, but I don't know. But yeah, that person, Rachi, was a very talented animator. We'll subscribe to Soften and like their video. And yeah, that's correct. There's 5 things in the saga. I believe so. Yeah, okay, that is correct. Okay. So this will be our final one. And man, this saga is just such a tear jerker. Okay. Let's go here. Interesting design for Odysseus. You can definitely tell he's a lot more tired in this one. And it's just different seeing all the different approaches people have to the character of Odysseus, especially throughout the journey. Some hesitation on his part, I definitely do think makes a lot of sense, especially considering, like, you have done all of this with a one-track mind. What if this doesn't go the way that you want? Like, it's just such a terrifying thought.
Is it you? Have my prayers been answered?
Definitely a different take of Penelope, but I don't hate it. You can see the longing.
Is it really you standing there?
Oh, and I also adore like this more simplistic sketch style they do for some scenes where you see the whole background. And this is very important that they got this set piece because you need this set piece in this particular animatic, at least at some point. And establishing it as early as possible is a really clever choice.
Or am I dreaming once more? You look different. Your eyes look tired.
Oh my, and having a picture of him where he was in his prime and having her almost look to it and be like, I don't know if this is you, and testing him in that way. Oh man, that is... This person just has such vision. Sofin, you are very talented. I can't believe you only have 12.9k subscribers, but 1.2k views. More people need to subscribe. What on earth is this?
Your frame is lighter, your smile torn. Is it really you, my love?
I am not the man you fell in love with.
Aw, his eyes turned red for that. Oh man, so it's like showing the monster that way.
I am not the man you once adored.
I guess that's her father. I mean, I need to read the Odyssey to know. I think this one's gonna reference quite a few things in the Odyssey.
I am not your kind and
Odysseus and Penelope on the tree. Oh, like the olive tree. Oh.
husband. And I am not the love you knew before. Would you fall in love with me again if you knew all I've done?
And I think it really shows like some serious introspection on Odysseus's part. That like it's clear that like while he very much wants it to be so, he is like pleading like he doesn't deserve it, which is just, oh man, just so good.
The things I cannot change. Would you love me all the same? I know that you've been waiting for love.
What kinds of things did you do?
Very fair question before you answer the question that they pose, because I feel like you want to know. But you know one thing this man didn't do? He didn't cheat on you. And he had multiple goddesses going after him.
Left a trail of red on every island.
Oh my god. Oh, and it cuts to the baby and the sirens. And it does so in opposite order of events, which is interesting. I will say, they really made this baby look ugly.
As I traded friends like objects I could use.
The Scylla incident. Or is this Poseidon? Oh, the Cyclops. Oh, I just love how it's flashing back to everything.
More lives than I can count on my hands.
Oh my god, is this their depiction of Zeus? Oh my god, their Thunderbringer would go crazy if they have one.
But all of that was to bring me back to you.
Oh man, and that's so interesting, the way that they do that. Because to bring me back to you, he's talking about it whenever he was motivated. And it's the ghost of the girl he once knew. It's not the girl standing in front of him. Which, even if they do love each other, it's not this, they're both fundamentally not the same people they were back whenever their relationship really started and they had the child, which is just such a good way to depict that.
But all of that was to bring me back to you. So tell me, would you fall in love with me again if you knew all I've done, the things I can.
Oh man, and they are doing a really good job. If you haven't heard the full song before, they are not giving anything away with how she's looking, which is very important to the next part of the song.
I am not the man you knew. I know that you've been waiting.
If that's true, could you do me a favor? Just a moment of...
Oh man, and she's looking at the old Odysseus. She needs to know that this man before her really is him.
Labor that would bring me some peace. See that wedding bed, could you carry it over? Lift it high on your shoulders and take it far away from here.
Oh man, it sounds so convincing. And like the first time you watch this, you're like, oh my god, what is happening?
How could you say this? I had built that wedding bed with my blood and sweat. Carved it into the olive tree where we first met. A symbol of our love everlasting. Do you realize what you have asked me? The only way to move it is to cut it from its roots.
I do like the idea just in my head that like he's accepted the rejection and he's just like mad that Penelope's asking for something that is logically not within his capability.
Only my husband knew that, so I guess that makes him you.
Oh, they're both just so smart. And this like parallels back whenever there was Cyrenelope and he was testing her.
Penelope.
I will fall in love with you over and over again. I don't care where or when, no matter how long it's been, you're mine. Don't tell me you're not the same person. You're
Oh my god, yeah. Young Odysseus and Penelope in their prime too. I will say, it is such happier people. It's a little cheesy how they're conveying it, but I really like it.
always my husband and I've been waiting.
Wait, let's see what's happening in the scene. So this is whenever he was first off to the war with Troy. Which, I mean, I've, like, listened a little bit about the Iliad, though I feel like once I read the full book, I'll have, like, a better idea of why the journey was so important. Well, not the journey, the war. Oh, baby Telemachus. Oh. And she saw Odysseus and Telemachus. Oh man, just so much happening. Oh man, Sulfan, it is a shame that you only you should have like 100,000 subscribers at bare minimum. And that's whenever the challenge was happening.
For you.
And just the man motif. Man, every time I hear this song, it just sends such chills down my spine. It is insane. Like how this is set up in okay, Athena, do we need to look like this? Oh, what is this? Is that Zeus? And I mean, it's just so sad because, like, the first song, he's like, he would trade the world to see his son and wife, and like the story just goes to show just how seriously he took that. Which it's just such a beautiful story, especially the way that they portray it, and so many talented animators and animatic creators just doing all of this. I mean, I don't have words to put how good it is.
How long has it been?
20 years.
I
unreasonable expectation for love. My expectation. Oh man. Okay. It's just such a touching.
Grammarly just got a major.
Okay, I don't care about that, but I don't care about you, Grammarly, but no, it's just so touching how they do it and everything. Also, I noticed I lost a subscriber for some reason. Don't necessarily know why that was. It is interesting. Like every now and then, I just like gain or lose a subscriber, which I really don't know what it's about. Maybe it's like the shorts, because I know that they do well, but I could see them annoying people if they're just randomly popping on their feed too much. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna do one last thing before ending the stream, and I guess a little bit of a warning in case you're like a person who has like some crossover with Epic and Silksong. This video will contain some Silksong spoilers, very minor, but still spoilers nonetheless. And it was a video that we posted to our channel, and it's not a full animatic, which is why I called it music video instead of animatic. But still, I thought it would be fun to sort of talk about it to end the stream with. Sort of like on a very light note, because, oh man, the Would You Fall in Love with Me again is just like such an emotional thing. So yeah, this one I'm not going to link in the description or in the chat, because, you know, like you can find it on the channel if you're already here. But yeah, this is my attempt at creating something.
Have you forgotten the lessons
This is in-game footage, so this is a mix of in-game footage and drawing.
I taught you?
Athena!
Have you forgotten to turn?
And you see, we are blessed with the animators in the Epic community, and then we have like my things, and like, you know, everybody's got to start somewhere. Even something where it's like not super polished like this, it does take a lot of time.
This is not you.
Which, yeah, I did like a lot of these ideas. I mean, I definitely had a lot of notes on possible scene ideas, and the problem was there was a lot of things that I tried to do, but I just like I fell down extra.
I see you changing from how I've designed you.
If you've played Silksong, if you know, you know.
Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you. Goddess of wisdom.
So Vespa in Hollow Knight lore was the Queen of the Hive, which by the time we play Hollow Knight, they are already dead. But they played sort of a mentor role for Hornet, which we got confirmed in Silksong. So the idea of her being Athena for like a Silksong animatic, if somebody like could take some of these ideas and had a crossover between a Silksong obsession and Epic, but had like more artistic ability, man, it would be so good. Unfortunately, I just don't have the talent for that. So this was a really cool idea. So in Hollow Knight, there is like a certain god that you are like trying to get rid of, and like the Hive is sort of connected to this god in like one of the few areas where they more willingly took in the infection. So like I sort of like rewrote that in my mind as like, well, what if they were working with the Pell King the whole time, but it was a front to help the original Hollow Knight trap the Radiance, which I just thought was such a cool idea.
Master of war, my life has one mission. Create the
And this is obviously in-game footage.
greatest warrior. I had a challenge, a test of skill.
And there we have normal Grim, the Grim child, being the magic boar, which I just thought was such a fun idea.
A magic bar only the best could kill. One day a boy came.
You can tell that like I was like trying to get as many scenes done just as fast as possible. I should have redrawn the
For the thrill, a boy whose mind rivaled the bar's own will.
Let's go!
Maybe one day he'll find.
Okay, and then like I mix. So this footage is actually my own. This was from whenever I was getting the speedrun achievement on on Hollow Knight Silksong of beating the game in 5 hours. I had plenty of time to spare actually by the end. But yeah, I just thought it would be cool to
Follow me and
And actually what I wanted to do was I tried to get a mod where I could fight like Nightmare King Rem as Hornet in Silksong, but well, not in Silksong, in Hollow Knight. But the mod just wasn't working, so
One day I'll reach him and we can build his skills as I teach him. If there's a problem, he'll have the answer. He is a warrior of the light.
And this is also obviously in-game footage, but I thought it made sense because this is sort of like a sequence where we're sort of descending into the past, so I thought it was very fitting.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I can see you.
How can you see through my spell?
I was lying.
Yeah, so this specific instance, let me see here. Silksong Clown No More, I think is what the video is called. Which in Hollow Knight, one of the endings is Dream No More. And oh, okay, my computer's freezing. Well, anyway, if it'll ever load, there was this instance in this short video by Richuru where at the very end, it's like so short, but they have Hornet doing like all sorts of dancing. And I could not animate all that, but I thought it would be funny to sort of pay homage to it in this video.
And you fell for my bluff. Aha.
Well done, enlighten me, what's your name?
And this is obviously, I did not draw any of this. This is taken from the SpongeBob episode where he learns about fine dining, but he forgets his name.
You first, and maybe I'll do the same.
Nice try, but two can play this game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest. You are Athena. Badass in the arena. Unmatched, witty, and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
If you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan. Goddess and man, best is a friend.
We'll see where it ends.
Okay.
Maybe one day they'll fall.
And yeah, I thought here it would be interesting just because like this is whenever Hornet's changing the world. This is still footage from that same attempt in the speed run I was doing, which I did beat Grandmother Silk my first try, but you can tell this is my footage because of how
Me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know we'll change the world, 'cause we are the warriors of the mind. Maybe one day we'll reach them and we can build their skills as we teach them. If there's a problem, we'll have the answer. We are the warriors of the mind.
this double combo is just so funny.
I still intend
And like I was so close to
to
touching
make
those
sure
spikes, too.
you don't fall behind. Don't forget that you're a warrior of a very special kind. You are
here I
a
think the
warrior
episode
of the mind. Don't disappoint
And I was just one hit from
me.
death. And then I cut into the Silksong audio playing too, which I don't know. I mean, it's definitely like nothing compared to the animatics we watched, but I just thought it would be fun to sort of talk about my thoughts with it at the end, sort of end on a lighter note. And Warrior of the Mind is just a song that I absolutely adore from Epic the Musical, and I'm curious what bangers will exist in Silksong. But thank you guys for joining me. If you're watching this at a later point, do let me know in the comments what your favorite animatic was. If you want to watch any, well, what you should do if you're watching along is you should be supporting the original creators of all these glorious animatics that we watched earlier in the stream, and showing them love and support with subscribing to their channels and liking their videos. If you like my reactions and like some gameplay stuff along with chess videos, do make sure to subscribe to me as well and like the video. It shows me that you guys support this content. But I think I'm going to wrap this stream up. At some point, we're probably going to do a tribute bullet stream to Daniel Naroditsky. But I don't think it's really fitting to include it at the end of this stream. I want it to be its own thing. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. We'll sort of play it by ear. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. And until next time, this is Nightland, and I'm out. Peace.